I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be being her backup plan. Well, I've actually got a couple of emails here from two different viewers. The first one is a guy who broke up with his ex, and he's kind of basically in backup mode here. He's hanging out with her, but nothing romantic is happening. And when they go out, she's talking about all the other guys that she's hooking up with. And the second one is from a guy who's in a similar situation, and he went out with his ex, or actually a girl that put him in friend zone, and he was on a date and he just realized, this is fucking bullshit. This girl's talking the same thing. She's talking about other dudes, and he's just, what the fuck am I doing here? It's like he woke up. So you get two different perspectives from two guys with two similar situations. But before we get into it, I got a quote I want to share with you. And it says, when you hang out with an ex-lover as a friend with no benefits, when you want something more without standing up for yourself, you are enabling their behavior of using you as a backup. It is demeaning and harmful to yourself and your self-esteem to agree to go along with something that is not aligned with your heart's desire. Never agree to be someone's backup while they explore other romantic possibilities. You'll only frustrate, torture yourself, and get blown off anyways once they find a suitable replacement. Have some self-love and self-respect, and walk away from people who would use you as a backup instead of loving you as a priority. So let's get in this first guy's email. He says, Dear Coach, I've been watching your videos and recently bought your book, and it has given me some good insight into what to do and not to do. My situation is, my girlfriend of 5 years broke up with me back in March, and we have had contact since the breakup. She started seeing a guy she worked with a couple of weeks after the breakup, and after a few months he said he just wanted to be friends. So she got friend zoned. He says this devastated her, and she came to me for comfort. Well, that was your mistake. Hang out, have fun, hook up. And more than likely you're thinking, hey, I gotta be there for her, 'cause she's probably telling you, oh, I just want to see how things go. And what she in essence is doing is she knows that she can have you back at any time she wants, but obviously she broke up with you in the first place. He says, of course I thought this would mean reconciliation. It did not. She has been talking to another guy now who has a one-night-a-week job and no car, so they don't really go out, and she complains about this to me, but she continues to see him. He says she tells me that she still has hope for us in the future. See, she's baiting you. She's just telling you what you want to hear because she's talking about the future, like, oh, maybe possibly. In other words, unless I don't find somebody better than you, I may come back to you. So just put your whole personal life on hold for me. He says, and she doesn't want to lose me and is afraid I am going to stop talking to her. Well, your attitude should be, look, I'm not interested in just being your emotional tampon or your gay male girlfriend or your manservant. It's like, I want you, but I'm not interested in just being friends only. It's like, obviously if you're dating other guys, that's great. I'm dating other women. Let's just hang out and have some fun and see where it goes. If you meet somebody better and you get serious with them, good for you. If I meet somebody and I get serious with them, good for me. And that should be the attitude that you have, and you got to tell her that. And you got to stand up for yourself and what you want instead of going along with this. Because what you're doing is you're being submissive to what she says she wants. And what she really wants is you to stand up to her and say, hey, this shit just doesn't work for me. But since you're not doing it, you're actually enabling her behavior. You're giving her permission through your actions to continue to treat you this way. He says she still wants to do things together occasionally, but I am obviously not her priority as I once was. That's why I wouldn't be doing anything. Remember, she's the one that ended the relationship. She decided that she wanted to break up with you. And that's why I wouldn't do any calling, any pursuing in any way. And if she does call you or text you, hey, hon, great to hear from you. I want to see you. When are you free to get together? Make a date. Hang out, have fun, and hook up on the date. It's as simple as that. If she rebuffs your advances, says no, then just say, look, I told you I'm not interested in being friends only. So I'm going to go. Give me a call if you change your mind. But I'm not. If you want to just only be friends with me, I prefer that you not call me anymore so I can move on with my life and find somebody that's perfect for me. He says she's told me that I am everything she wants in a man, but for some reason she doesn't want to try again yet. Or ever, who knows, he puts in parentheses. she's just telling you this because she's trying. Because right now, emotionally, what it means is right now she doesn't think you're the man for her. But in essence, it's like she wants her cake so she can eat it too. So she doesn't have. I mean, she has the best of both worlds. She can try to find somebody better than you that will basically stand up to her and act like a man. But if not, you're kind of like the fallback position. So this puts her in an abundance mentality and makes it very easy for her, and she doesn't have to risk anything. He says she complains that these guys will not commit to her for an exclusive relationship with her the way I did, and always comes to me for comfort when they end up not going out. That's why you need to hang out, have fun, and hook up, and be clear about your intentions, and tell her that, if she gives you this friend zone nonsense, just say, look, I'm not interested in that. If I want you, but if you don't feel the same way, then you need to leave me alone and let me go on with my life. You have to tell her that. I wrote about that situation in my book that I had with a girlfriend, and it took me, she was dating me and a couple other guys, and then I got friend zoned because I'd come on. This was when I was still learning, and I eventually stood up to her and I was like, hey, if you don't want me for me, it's like I'm not interested in just being your friend. That doesn't work for me. And I remember, like it was yesterday, talking to her on the phone, and she's crying about it, and she's upset about it, and it's like, I adore you, but this, like I said, this doesn't work for me. So when you figure it out, give me a call. Otherwise, it's been awesome. I'll see you later. And it was, I don't know, about 4 days later, maybe a week later, she ditched the other guy and came back to me. And that's what it takes, because I was at, and then this other guy started pursuing her more, which just further reiterated that she made the right decision by choosing me over him, because that's typically what most guys do. They, in essence, act like a woman. He says, she talked about wanting to see a movie this weekend, but I am tired of feeling like the gay friend when I still desire her so much, and I care for her just as much as I did when we met over 5 years ago. What do I need to do in this situation? How do I get her to feel that attraction again and chase me the way she used to when she couldn't get enough of me? What you need, what I said earlier, nothing. I wouldn't do anything with this girl. When she reaches out to you, assume she wants to see you, make a date to hang out, have fun, and hook up. Don't be going to the movies or lunches or any of that bullshit, because you're just being an emotional tampon when you do that. The reason you plan dates in the evening is dates that can lead to sex back at your place or her place. And you got to be clear about your intentions and be willing to lose her forever by standing up to her. That's the only way you're going to get anywhere with this girl, because you've been doing this for several months, and now she's on her second guy that she's been dating, who sounds like a real fucking winner, by the way, since she broke up with you. So be her best option. Be the guy that's willing to walk away if she's unwilling to give you what you want. The strongest negotiating position is being able to walk away and mean it. And so here's the second email I got from a different guy. He says, hey coach, in case you don't remember me, I emailed you about a girl who I basically got friend zoned with. Well, it's like I get so many emails. It's, I get hundreds of them every week, and it's just impossible for me. And the emails I'm answering are from 4 or 5 weeks ago, so I'm not going to remember everybody's situation. He says, I did what you said, and I asked her out on a date, which, by the way, took me about 3 weeks for her to get back to me after she canceled the first time. And I said, great, give me a call when your schedule is more open. Great comeback. So he said, and it works. 3 weeks went by. So he says, anyway, right off the bat, I had a smile on my face and was funny with my dry sense of humor, but all she kept talking about was how much fun she's been having with these other guys she's seeing. He says, man, that sucks. I was like, yeah. So in essence, she's coming back to you as backup. He says, I kept a smile on my face and I joked around trying to show it didn't bother me. I also noticed no hair flipping, no arm touching was done by her. Good job at being aware and looking for those signs. That's what you need to be doing to become aware, to develop your sensory acuity. He says, or even much eye contact for that matter. He says, and then look what he does next. He says, I love this. He says, about halfway through the date, I thought to myself, what the fuck am I doing? And told her that it's time to go, and I drove her home. I didn't hug her or anything. I just said, see you later, and left. He says, I wasn't a dick or anything. I just got more quiet as the date went on, and I'm sure she picked up on it. But the bottom line is, I can't fucking believe I put up with this male girlfriend shit. It's just like it clicked in my head halfway through the date, and with your videos I watched, it all made sense. It was clear. She's just not that into me, lol. So basically, fuck it. It's her loss. If she wants to see me, she'll call, but quite honestly, why the hell would I want someone who doesn't want me? Thank you for your videos and your book coach. You changed my life in this material. It works and it's amazing. Well, if she does reach out to you in the future, the only thing I would say to her is like, hey, babe, great to hear from you. I'd like to see you when you're free to get together. And then don't take her out anywhere. Invite her over to your house. Say, hey, grab a bottle of wine and come on over, and we'll make dinner together. I'll take care of the food. You take care of the wine or champagne or whatever the hell it is, coffee, tea, whatever it is you guys typically drink if you don't drink alcohol. And then just hang out at your house, have fun. And if she gives you the same kind of crap where she's not flipping her hair around, she's not touching, she's not standing too close, or you say, hey, I think you just need to get over with and come over and kiss me. And if she doesn't do that, then just say, you know what, I'm not interested in being friends with you. This shit doesn't work for me. So if you're not interested in anything more than just being friends, then you probably should leave. And then invite her. Don't be a dick about it, but just tell her what you want. Stand up for yourself. And she may throw in the towel and kiss you and hook up with you, or she may leave. And just say, look, I don't want you to contact me again unless you want something more than just friendship. I'm over this. And so, I like what you've done, man. You've done a great job of realizing this is fucking bullshit. I deserve better than this. I'm a catch, and I have something to offer a woman. And if this girl doesn't appreciate it, it's her fucking loss. That's why you don't do anything. And like I said, instead of taking her out, just have her come over to your house. And if she still pulls the same crap, it'd be like, see you later. So if you've got a question or a situation you'd like to get my help with personally, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the products tab at the top of your screen, and follow the instructions for booking a paid phone coaching session with yours truly. And I will talk to you soon.